Wow, so that was Frenzy. He's currently at 5,525 cups.
This
He's
guy's
421st right now.
oh well, that's yeah. So with
Welcome, Smackers. Kevinsmak here with a challenge time. We got James here on the line. He's going to go ahead and give a deck the challenge, and he's going with a Graveyard Poison deck. Here it is right now. James has been a friend for a long time. He's been up there pretty high. As you can see here, his high previous season was 5648, so he's pretty high up there. Right now we're going to go with this deck here. James, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome, awesome. I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching you do challenges. Personally, I'm not a great challenge deck person, so I wanted to get someone good to show you guys how it goes. So let's go ahead and we can go ahead and just jump right into it. If you want to start a battle, let me know once you're in it, and I'll jump in here.
Alright, I just went into battle.
Cool. Awesome, here we go. So I'm excited for this deck because the deck looks fun. I guess it's just kind of like you try to cycle and use Graveyard Poison a lot.
Yeah. So with this deck, you kind of want them to waste their hard counters to Graveyard, and then like once they do that, you just push in, like what I did there. It's always risky to do this, but yeah.
Nice, so you got some damage there.
Yeah, I usually want to get around 1,000 damage, which is kind of asking for a lot, but with Graveyard, it's really good to get that amount because the skeletons do so much damage.
What level Graveyard do you have? I know it's a challenge, but...
Yeah, I have a level 3 Graveyard currently. It took me a while to get it. So, like, what he did there was place his Goblin Gang. So what you want to do is you want to either poison or log that, but in this case I had poison and rotation, so I decided to use it.
Okay.
And this is a good log out. So,
Oh yeah.
kill everything.
I'm gonna actually mute the sound on this. We'll throw some music on after, just because it's covering up a lot of the sound. I want to be able to hear you nice and good so we could always figure out how to run this deck.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a Graveyard deck on ladder, but unfortunately it's my one legendary where I only have a level 1. Everything else I have like level 2 and higher.
Yeah, in lower arenas it's really good to use Graveyard because they really don't have like counters to it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't really
Anticipate
not,
it
like,
as much.
yeah, Graveyard's like one of those cards where like it really takes skill to use it here, like all the way up in ladder. Like whenever you use it in lower leagues, it's kind of, people can't really defend it, and so they kind of like either force it, like they spend too much or they spend too little, and that causes them to lose the game.
I could see that. I probably do that too much. I definitely need some practice on Graveyard, so thanks for doing this for us today.
Yeah, no problem.
The Mega
So-
Minions getting some smacks there.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm trying to just chip him out at this point. I don't really have to commit too much with the Graveyard because I know that I can already just win. I just don't want to really lose too much. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go like really aggressive here. And I basically won this game if he doesn't have log, but that's basically it.
Nice.
It's always it's always hard to run this.
Awesome. That was against Mr. Kuz. If you could share that replay, I want to take a quick look at him, and then we'll jump into another one.
Alright, here's the replay.
Awesome. So viewing profile, he's at 4687 on ladder. Wow. That's crazy that he's that high, and that was your first battle.
Yeah, so with challenges, you always get matched up around people that are around your cups that you're at right now. I've noticed that after doing a lot of grand challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I faced a lot of top players, some top clans too that I know about. I faced here.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
so
check. Yeah, perfect. I was gonna say, perfect timing. Yeah, it's crazy. So James is with Barbarian Party. That is Cam's clan, right?
Yes, that is.
So how long have you been? You've been there a while, right? I know you've been with us for a little bit, right? But then.
Yeah, not as long though. I've been with Barbarian Party since November. I've gotten to know a lot of them really well. They're really good people. If you got to know them.
Nice. Yeah, clans are tough. I'll tell you, a clan can change from one week to the next, like in a second.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta deal with people that they're not always like the nicest people to talk with. Sometimes, but that's always to be expected with clans.
Yeah. Not everyone's always gonna see eye to eye, especially with different locations and everything.
Yeah, especially with decks too. Like people use Royal Giant and then people complain about it. So people in our clan sometimes have conversations, like arguments about it. And I just watch. I really can't say anything.
That was such a great counter on Golem. That was very well done.
Yeah, Tombstone spawns a lot. Like the skeletons that Tombstone spawns is really good. Tombstone's like such an underrated card.
I used to use it all the time when I played Lava Hound heavy.
Yeah, same here. You saw me in tournaments. I used to play it a lot, and it always worked out for me very well.
Yeah, I see. It does a pretty good job on the Bandit too. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought about getting it back out. Right now I'm using Inferno Tower mainly for my ladder deck, but my ladder deck's completely different. But if I ever get one more graveyard to get level 2, I'll probably jump in, but I need that level 2 at least.
Yeah. So hard like trying to push up with like under-leveled cards. So risky to use. Yeah.
So when do you shoot to put the graveyard / poison out? I mean, is there a certain...
So when I place poison down, usually people defend it, and if it's a good counter, I'll always poison it, like archers or night witch, because they're basically useless and they have to commit even more elixir on that. But if it's like something as like a knight, I really don't commit too much, and if I do, that's probably a risky play, but sometimes I do it. So like what I did there, he placed the archers to defend it, and I defended with my poison, and so he had to place a bandit to commit on that.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a graveyard professional by far. I've always seemed like I'm putting it out at the wrong time, like I'm forcing it basically.
Yeah, you always want to catch them off guard. Whenever they use like a good counter to graveyard, you always want to push like either opposite lane or the same lane with poison.
Awesome. Would you be able to share that?
Yes, I will. It's about to come
Good
to
win.
battle.
Good win, good win. Let me just peek so
at
that was Frenzy.
here.
He's currently at 5,525 cups. He's
guy's
421st right now.
Oh, well, yeah. So with top players, they usually are used to like level 13 commons. Sometimes, I don't know, it just overwhelms them.
That's crazy.
Really
Previous season, 6,110.
Yeah. It's very hard in grand challenges sometimes. Alright, I'm in another battle right now.
Alright, cool. We'll jump in. Man, that's just crazy. Like your second battle, and he's a good amount ahead of where you're at right now this season. I know you said you push at the end of the season, but it's just like wow, that's crazy. No wonder I have so many problems once I get like around 8 or 9 wins.
Yeah. So with this deck, you always want to get a good hand. starting the opening play, because if you don't, like I do right now, like Graveyard's like my last card in rotation, so I have to cycle to it. And since this is a Graveyard cycle, you know, kind of puts me in a tight position. But, you know, what I did there was, you know, I countered it pretty well.
Yeah, nice. I notice you play a lot different than I do. Like, you always have a lot of Elixir. It seems like you try not to ever go below a certain amount. I guess that's just
because
pro playing.
So I used to commit a lot, actually. Because I used to play some variation of this deck with Elite Barbs, and what I used to do was Elite Barb Graveyard, and when they defended that, I would be broke, and so I'd always lose that battle. And you never want to do that with this, with Graveyard. You never want to commit too much where you can't defend it anymore. And
okay.
yeah, he got a good zap on me.
Yeah, Mega Minion of yours got a lot of nice smacks in there, so...
Yes, did.
You're playing someone from Apex now. Nice. Yeah, their Graveyard just looks like it's eating them up. It looks so smooth when you do it, but when I do it, it's like they have 3 counters just waiting.
He doesn't really have a good counter to Graveyard, as I've noticed.
Oh yeah, nothing really. Maybe the Goblin Gang, but I don't even know.
Yeah, because I can just always poison that.
He still hasn't shown his last card. It's probably Rocket. Maybe, maybe not. That's too many spells.
Considering it's a Hawk cycle, I could expect Lightning, but he just played Fireball, so I'm really not sure about this deck.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
But yeah, so with this deck, you never want, like, as any other Graveyard deck, you never want to lose your first tower, because it puts you in a bad position, because, like, the King Tower can shoot this, the Graveyard too, so it just hurts you so much.
Okay.
But yeah, you just play defense like the entire time once you think you got the first tower, and you basically just win through that.
And chip it down the rest of the way. Nice.
Alright, I'll share the replay right now.
Awesome. So he's at 47-64. Okay. Awesome. If you want to jump in. Nice.
Yeah. Searching right now. Sometimes it takes long. Alright, here we go.
Cool. Ayoshi.
Doesn't say what clan he is, or that he's not even in a clan.
Yeah, I don't even know what that says. Giant Hawk, maybe?
Oh, it doesn't even show up for me.
No? It has like some kind of weird font.
That might be why.
Ah, the Electro Wizard. That might be a little tough.
Yeah, I was contemplating on poisoning that, because if he had something that would have baited me out, such as like 3 Muskies, then it would have been like a horrible play to make. So I'm kind of stuck here in this position. So, but I can defend actually, which I did not expect to do. Only 1 shot.
Yeah, it was very well defended. So, I know you're very competitive because you get up pretty high. How long do you?
Yeah.
How long do you usually push for? I mean, is it something that's like when you push hard to on ladder to get high up? What's that like?
It's like when I push up really high to the point where I could reach a new personal best. It's always very stressing, I would say, because like if I lose it, I'm probably gonna like wonder why did I lose that, because there's a lot of overleveled cards out there. Like I have some maxed out cards, but not all of them. And it's so hard to just, you know, win when card level just destroys you in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed you're using what, a mortar deck this season?
Yes, I've been using it the past 3 seasons, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just a motorcycle. It's a very annoying deck to play against.
I've actually messed around with that deck a little bit. It's actually pretty fun, but it takes a little while to get used to.
It does. There's like different variations all the time.
Yeah, your elixir management is just, I don't know,
Yeah,
years above me.
Well, you can always get as good. Like, I've seen people like that have known that haven't been as well, and they just become good all of a sudden. Like, it's just really that point where you realize how to play. It's just like a very good feeling to have.
Yeah, I know. I've been playing better lately. I know that because I got into the mindless playing a lot, so I'm trying to break out of that because it's very easy to go and just throw cards down and not think.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you really just like when I want to like cool down with Clash Royale, I just like spam cards, or I don't really care about winning at that point. I just try to have as much fun as I can. So this guy's playing Splash Art. If you haven't heard of it, have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Splash Art.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is basically Splash Art. It's very difficult to deal with because there's not really a good counter to it unless you outplay them. So it's always hard. That was a bad tornado by him, and that's gonna give me the game.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice. That is cool enough to give you a thumbs up.
It was just a matter of who's gonna get the better push, who's gonna defend the least.
Nice.
Always down to that.
You want to share that one? Was that 4 or 5? I don't even know. 4?
That is. Yeah, I'm currently at 4 right now.
4 now? Okay, cool. So he's currently at 4,200 trophies, close to his max.
Yeah. So Splash
Cool.
Art's kind of really easy to play. It's not very too hard, but I'm just not very good at it. I just don't see how you can play something like that.
Yeah, it looks a little crazy, a little all over the place, but
Yeah.
alright, I'm not going to try to pronounce this person's name.
Yeah.
It's all symbols.
So he committed a lot on this, and this is good for me.
You're still doing so much damage.
Yeah. That poison was really clutch by me. Oh, so Kevin, have you done the bat challenge yet?
I started doing it on stream today, but didn't finish it up. We started doing other stuff.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw you play Brawl Stars at one point.
Yeah. Brawl Stars is pretty fun. And
I
like
like your title,
clickbait.
clickbait, instant clickbait.
Yeah, I'm really into the game, Brawl Stars. It's fun. It's a good change. I still like Clash Royale. It's just, you know, once in a while you need something a little different to switch it up.
It's like a different playstyle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I haven't played it.
It's not really like Clash Royale at all. It's just, it's kind of like a run around shoot kind of game with teamwork.
Yeah, you always want to have the best teammates.
Yeah. So I have a clan. It's Kevinsmak UTube. So there's usually about 49, 50 people in it. So we get some good games. The cool thing is you can always share out, and 3 people can join, like friends, and then you go into the game. I've always been big with like team games. That's why I love the 2v2 in Clash Royale. That's a nice poison.
I like it too. Oh yeah. So about the poison placement, you always want to see like if they place a pump by their king tower, you always want to see if you can get like the troops that defend the graveyard and the elixir pump at the same time, because it provides you so much value. Even if you have to like risk not defending it as well, you always want to do that.
Gotcha. He's going hard this one.
Yeah, I deck. I did not expect that. I should have, because it was feels just like it.
that ram is just going.
Yeah.
6 seconds left. He's
The good
going
thing about
again.
this is like the good thing about this deck is that it really doesn't have direct damage, so I can just defend this if I want to, and that's basically it. Like, you really don't have to play too hard because, like, yeah, it's just
Nice.
you can't lose your tower too quickly.
And the graveyard and the poison just kind of take over.
Yeah. So his placement of the 3 muskies wasn't as well. You always want to place it in the back, but he placed it all the way up front, which cost him the game. So I'll show that. Okay.
Nice. He's at 44.52, which is current high. Actually, no, he's almost at 5K for high. Nice. Level 11. Cool. So that's 5-0?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, anybody watching this, if you enjoy this or if you want me to ask James questions in the future, just go ahead and post them down below. I'd like to have him on once in a while for some challenges. It's going pretty good, I think. He's pretty good at the game, easy to talk with, so it's always a good thing. Sure.
I can respond to your comments, by the way. If you ask any questions, I'll just go over this video. I can answer them.
Cool, cool. Are you doing YouTube now or no?
Yeah, so I stopped uploading YouTube videos because of school, but now since summer's out, I'm gonna be making more videos often, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you want, just post your link in the comments, and I'll approve it and pin it so people can subscribe to you then, once we get this up and running.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, your defense is a lot better than mine. You know what though, when I play to defend and I don't play to attack, I play so well. But I get like edgy, like I have to attack.
That's how I used to be. I used to just I used to always just want to attack. I just wanted to get that damage.
Get that crown.
Yeah, I want to get that 3rd crown. So I can be shouted out by Kevinsmak.
I got it right here, man. Let's see it.
So he poisons my graveyard. It's not always the best idea, but it is good for countering graveyard.
You still got a decent amount of damage in there.
Yeah, it's because my troops were like defending against the graveyard.
Well, the 2nd tower helped out lovely there.
Oh, that was an early poison by me.
Still going.
Still worked out.
It was a close one.
Yeah. Ooh, I think that's gonna be game.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. So close with that one.
Yeah, it was a close one.
I should have just went in and I should have just avoided like some of it and, you know, hope for the best. Oh, I did not share that. My bad.
Oh, did you jump in already?
Yeah, I jumped in.
Maybe you could share it after. We'll just look at both right
well,
after. I'm
so
just
the thing
curious.
is, like, they have a cooldown for replays now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it takes like 40 seconds, I think, to share another one.
I haven't shared much in a long time. It's because I record everything, probably.
Yeah.
I can't wait. The new iPhone iOS update 11 is going to allow you to record your screen. I'm like, that's perfect. Now I can be like, you know, laying in bed, playing the game, doing ladder, and recording it, and then I can go ahead and just put it in a video later on.
Cool. Did you see that log?
Yeah, I think he tricked you a little bit.
Pretty bad. Yeah. That cost me like 1,000 tower damage. Just what not to do.
Yeah, I know you're supposed to look at the shadows, but I don't know where the shadows are. I figured one day I'm just gonna play an account with myself and just throw goblin barrels to figure it out better.
That's always a good idea. I haven't played against goblin barrels as much as I used to with grand challenges, but recently it's been popping up a lot more.
The princess.
Yeah, princess is pretty underrated. It was my first legendary to get in the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite card right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I've always liked arrow characters and the long range. I like shooting bow and arrow and shooting long range with fire. That's just pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've always liked her, and then I stopped when they nerfed her. I was so mad.
Oh, I was mad too. I used to use her on ladder.
Yeah.
She was so good.
They nerfed her. What was it, the radius of the circle?
Radius just killed it.
So when they did that, I was mad, but it really wasn't that bad. It's just, it's not as good.
So I know he has rocket. That's rocket range. Does he have a card remaining?
He has two. Here comes rocket. He's got another one too.
These bait decks are very hard to play against.
I'm trying to think of what that last card could even be. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Tank stopper.
Dark Goblin just had to inch up a little bit. Nice. Yakun is the challenger.
This is very risky. Kind of getting shipped down at the moment here.
Yeah, that Dark Goblin, he seems like he keeps placing it close to the King Tower, just so the poison misses. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do something like that.
Nice.
Yep, this is it. I think I lost this.
Oh, the rocket.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was being real quiet because I was like, I don't want to interrupt.
No, don't worry about it.
I was like, this was getting pretty crazy. You're defending like a champ there at the end. It's just like nothing's getting by.
I think it was just that goblin barrel is what caused the loss there. Me and my log placements weren't as well.
Yeah, the one was, and then the skeletons were off too. But that was kind of like, you know, I would be just throw it. You jumped in.
Another one.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a lava hound deck. I actually haven't played against lava hounds with this deck, so I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to turn out. You don't really see them too much on Grand Challengers anymore.
Lava Hound was the first deck that got me into Legendary back in the day when it was 3,000 early on.
Yeah, what got me into my legendary was my old bomb tower deck. I used to have this, you know, Chief Pat, right?
Yep.
He made this bomb tower deck with his second account on his Let's Play, and I thought it was really good, so I used it, and I went really well with it. I was really good at it. I know it's kind of rare to see bomb towers at this point, but you know, it used to be one of my old cards.
Yeah, Lava Hound was the first legendary I got and the second legendary I got. So back then it's like, well, I guess it's Lava Hound.
Yeah, everyone was kind of pressured into using it, or else they didn't see too much success.
Yeah. My free-to-play account right now, I have an Inferno Dragon, and I just got my next legendary, which is an Inferno Dragon. I was like, why does this always happen to me?
What I like with this game now is that they have more rarity for legendaries now, because before it was like a miracle if you got a legendary.
Yeah, now they make it a little easier to get. Just maybe not that specific one, but at least they're doing that every 3 months it'll show up in your shop kind of thing now.
Yeah.
I got like 20k I think right now, so hopefully Graveyard doesn't show up yet.
Really good. I just found out that this deck just doesn't do well against balloon. But it was a very interesting match. This guy played really well. You know, going against people that are like really good at this game, it always just blows my mind.
Yeah.
At the plays they make. I'm not really. I wouldn't consider myself a pro player, but I consider myself decent. I can get 12 wins at some point, and sometimes I can't.
Gotcha. But it all depends on what you run into and who you run into. It really all
depends. The meta's always changing, and you always want to adapt to it. And, you know, it can always be different. Right now, currently, the meta is kind of all over the place. People have been testing out really different decks, especially with the bats coming out. It's always so different, and throws you off game sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen some people using bats with the Hog Rider. Making it even cheaper of a cycle deck.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder if you could put like Hog with minions and bats. I wonder how that'll work. So
that'd be kind of struggling. It might have to poison the Hog actually. It's not very beneficial. But if you do have arrows, they can always counter it.
True. Can you share that replay?
Oh sure. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind sharing losses. I always try to look back on that. I try to always look back on them and wonder where I could have went better than what I did before.
Gotcha. So this guy's at 37.53. Yeah, it's just you know, the cards can switch it up, and you know,
it's all a matter of like who counters who. It's always like hard counter, or you get a mirror matchup, or you get an easy counter. All depends on that. And
awesome.
Me not playing the best, me making a few mistakes just causes losses. So
I think I've only seen you make that one mistake the whole time every game we've played that I've noticed was that log one, and that was it. So
I would have won that if I didn't mess up the log and lose 1,000 again.
Man, good games though, man. Very well played.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much, man, for coming on.
Oh, believe me, it was fun playing, you know.
Awesome. Maybe we could do this again. If you're interested, if you find any other decks you want to kind of display with challenges, we could check that out. Or maybe if you get high up in ladder and you think you can handle me watching some ladder battles, we could do that too. I know ladder battles are kind of...
No, ladder's not really that hard right now. I can show you it if you want to, but if you're on a tight schedule, it's alright.
We can do one or two if you want. If you're okay with doing it. Did you just jump in?
Yeah, I just jumped in. No. So I'm almost gonna get my mortar to level 13, and that's what I'm striking for the season.
Nice. What's your? Do you have a goal? Like, do you set like how high you want to try to get to every season, or do you just go as high as you can?
I always want to go as high as I can, but prefer like when I lose a lot, like when I lose like more than like 3 battles in a row, I always try to hold off just a little bit, take a breather, and you know, go back onto the ladder. You always want to take breaks. You never want to continue pushing because that always causes
Tilt.
you to lose more. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. I used to play it. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, what I usually do to cool down with ladders, I just do some grand challenges, or if you don't have enough gems, do some classic challenges. Get a feel for the game again, because you never know. You can always push high.
Oh boy, 3 muskies.
Yeah, I'm seeing them a lot here. Oh, bringing back the heal spell. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I've seen it for a while, but it kind of disappeared. Like, it was there for a little bit, and then that was it.
I remember when people thought it was like really good. I even thought it was good. I thought it was gonna be like a broken card.
Yeah, I was really excited about it and then let down. Hopefully in the future, I'm sure there'll be some card that brings it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the new cards that have been released, I'm really looking forward to them. There are like a lot of air cards. Could possibly bring back Lava Hound even more. And Meta Knight looks pretty cool too.
Which one are you most excited about?
Meta Knight with the bird card, because it's just like, thinking about it, it can just like jump in. Like, I've seen some gameplay of it actually, because there's like videos out there just made of stuff, and it really looks good. Thinking about it.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything. I might have seen some stuff here and there, but nothing really solid.
Yeah, just.
So is it like spawn quick, or?
It's like yeah, it takes a while. It's like a peck at its spawn, but no, actually no, take that back. It's like a golem spawn. Like,
okay.
It takes that long. Oh, I'm messing up. But I came back. Alright, that's it. So, with this deck, you have like a lot of spells. You have arrows, log, and rocket. And so this counters like a lot of spell bait decks. So this is very good to use.
Nice. Want to try one more for the video?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Cool.
For me, I can just push for like hours on this, but I really don't. I don't feel like playing. I feel like playing a lot is just overwhelms you sometimes.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, I'm not that high up, but you know, I get overwhelmed too easy.
Yeah, anyone can. It's just a matter of like what scenario you're in.
For me, it's like when I start to play, I mute everybody right away. I say, you know, welcome or hello or whatever, and then like 3 seconds later, I just mute them.
That's actually what I do.
Do you?
Mute. I find it, yeah, I find it very relaxing to just.
If you don't, it's just, it's too much.
Sometimes BM can occur, and that can mess with your head really quick. And so I don't really like, I don't like that at all. So I just like try to mute the guy before, just in case. You know?
Yeah, take it out of the equation.
Focus on the game first. Always.
Exactly. I used to play Hearthstone a lot, and I was really into that. So
yeah, I saw you play Hearthstone a lot.
That's kind of similar in the ranking, the ladder area. You know, Legendary there is very tough to get, and I didn't accomplish it because I kind of kept going in and out of the game, just because it tilted me so much.
Yeah, I can see how. Like, I don't play Hearthstone at all, but it looked really fun to me. I don't know why a lot of people didn't watch that. It looks so interesting.
On Twitch, it's like the #1 game.
Yeah.
It's weird because on YouTube, like, no one streams it, and then you go on Twitch and it's like number 1, number 2. It's really, really crazy.
So this matchup is kind of difficult for me because Bowler shuts down Mortar really quickly. If anyone's thinking about trying to counter Mortar, it's always the Bowler. The Bowler really does a lot of damage to the Mortar. Makes it hard to play.
Yeah, and this guy knows it. And here comes the Bowler again.
Yeah, you just place it down and it just counters it. It's very hard card to play against.
That's probably why I always have problems with Mortar decks, because I don't run a Bowler.
So yeah, the guy just knew how to better deck to play against the matchup, but you know, those things always happen when you play on ladder, so just don't get... my tip to everyone who's like struggling, like saying like, oh, it's rigged and stuff, 'cause there are people that say that, just, you know, just don't get intimidated by the first loss. Always continue to go on, and if you keep on losing, then just take a breather and go back on.
Take a break. Yeah. Cool, man. You want to do one more? One last one?
Sure. I don't mind. Like I said,
I'd like to end on a win, so no pressure.
Yeah, I like to end on a win too. If I end on a loss, it just, you know, I look back on it and I just wonder, like, could have done something about that.
Yeah, that was tough.
Okay, so, like with this deck, if he places a tank or something very high cost,
Oof.
you always want to push in with a mortar. And
He's got
hope
2
for the best.
tanks.
So, yeah, he has Giant and P.E.K.K.A. Very interesting combination.
Man, you gotta have an expensive deck.
Very. This could be good for me.
And a weird.
Yeah, it's a maxed out wizard. Oh, I only have a level 9 rare. That's my highest rare.
I have a level, what, Hog 10, I think? I think that's my highest card, like, by far.
I don't know how people are able to get such high level rares. I mean, I don't request for them. Is that what you do?
Yeah. But my commons are all 11, so I just want to max out my Hog first, because, you know, he's good.
Yeah,
and why not?
Hog's really good. I play against it a lot.
I enjoy it, and I figured I'd go with that, and then, you know, the other cards in the deck. And if they ever nerf the deck, then I'm just kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
It'll be nice once I get one maxed, because then I'll start getting gold.
Yeah. Okay, so I recently did like this is the bat challenge, right? I went 12 and 1 on it, and what I got from it was like a ton of archers, and it just gave me like 1,200 gold. So I was just like, wow, that's a lot. From considering like you get like nothing. Yeah, I'm still confused.
This is a weird deck.
It is a weird deck. I'm not used to playing this. I think I just lost this tower.
Oh, Rage.
Yeah.
But I was the only one that played Rage. I love that card. That used to be my favorite too. And the Lumberjack. And then they nerfed both of those.
You know, it just... Yeah, Lumberjack was really good before post-nerf. I liked it a lot.
And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down.
So many tanks. Yeah, I guess his idea is just tank it up and then throw the wizard behind, or the executioner wizard behind.
Yeah, he just got a good pump on me. Really defended as well. I think it's just gonna be a tie. I'm not gonna give up a loss. Though this is another problem that some people have. They really want the win, and so they blow their chances at winning, and instead of losing, instead of just taking the draw, which you could have done by because they overcommit on a push, hoping that they're gonna win. Everyone likes to win. It's
Right.
just like sometimes you gotta know when to just not
Take the draw.
Sometimes you gotta know when to step down. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just take the draw, and it always helps you out because you don't lose anything. You had a good game.
Awesome, man. Well, once again, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
I want to thank you for being here.
What's that?
I want to thank you for inviting me.
No problem,
I
man.
never really expected to collab with someone as famous as you.
There's no such thing as famous. But man, I do appreciate it. And later on in the ladder, if you get higher towards the end of the season and you want to meet back up and do an update video, maybe we could do something like that with another challenge or something like that. Now that we know everything works well and everything.
Yeah. I really like being here. I like giving advice to people that can be sometimes struggling. As not a lot of people just play it. They don't really explain how you can do this, how can you play the deck right. And me just talking to a bigger audience and helping them out would be somewhat beneficial to them.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I know
That's great.
Clash
And-
with Ash has his pro plays and stuff.
Yeah, he does something like that a lot. Yeah, I was just like, I want to do challenges. I'm not that good at challenges. Let's, and I've talked to you in the past, so I was like, let's give it a shot. See how
Yeah,
we'll do.
I'm not the best at challenges. I mean, I am decently. I can get a good amount of wins, but it's just always the pressure sometimes. It gets to me.
Yeah.
But talking just relaxes me. Cause I sometimes go on calls with my friends, do grand challenges. We get 12 wins all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very relaxing to talk to someone. Sit down, relax, have some fun. If you lose it, just whatever.
Yeah, just go on to the next one, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
So yeah, thank you.
Again, thanks. I'll have your link down below in the comments. Once you comment, I'll approve it and then pin it for anyone that wants to check it
I can
out.
actually share it to you, and I'll share it to you through your DMs and you can put it on the description, or
Okay.
I can just send it either way. Doesn't really matter.
Either way, sounds good.
All right. Well, it's been fun talking to you, Kevin. See you later.
All right, take it easy, James.
Bye.
Bye-bye.